So, I've never really publicly shared this story with anyone, nor have I ever shared it at all. But I felt like I think it's time. I think it's time I stop keeping this hid inside my head. I think it's time I stop keeping this moment locked away. I think it's time I publicly share my terrifying experience playing the video game Fortnite. Fortnite, that crazy game that everyone is playing. Believe it or not, back when I played, I actually used to be a good player. I averaged 15 kills a game. I had around 60 wins. I was actually pretty good at it. But I stopped playing Fortnite for a very good reason. One time, I went into a solos match like I always did. It was better that way. Plus, I didn't have to waste a 10-ish seconds to pick up my crappy teammates. Now, you know that message that says the game mode and tips on how to win that game mode? This is where the creepy part comes into this story. This is where the creepiness all starts. Instead of saying solos and tips on how to win, it said, the server from hell. You live, you die, you die. I was thinking this is some kind of sick joke from a delusional worker at Epic Games, but I ignored it. Well, at least for 5 seconds, I ignored it. Because when I got into the lobby, I just couldn't ignore it anymore. In the lobby, it wasn't the normal boring Fortnite lobby you usually see. No, there were disturbing images everywhere. Images that shouldn't have even been in the game in the first place. And if you think that was bad, wait until you see the map. Because as soon as the battle bus was flying over the map, it was awful. Loot Lake was a lake of blood. And those same images from the lobby were in the map. So I landed around Tilted Towers, and I got my first kill of the game with my heavy shotgun. But when I killed that guy, I could actually hear him. And that was pretty weird because you can't hear other players on solos matches. And as soon as I shot him, as soon as I killed him, he let out a loud scream. I'm not talking about a scream of rage that he got killed in that match. I'm talking about a scream as if he were repeatedly getting stabbed 10 times in the neck. So I killed 3 more people, and they all did the same thing as the first guy I killed. This was starting to get pretty freaky. All the streams they made were trapped inside my head. So I was running around Fatal Fields when suddenly I was getting shot and sprayed by a guy with an AR from behind. Oh my lord. The pain I felt as if I were getting stabbed 10 times in the neck. Like I said earlier, I managed to kill the guy, and there was one last guy left. I ended up killing him off, and I've never played Fortnite again.